Working? Okay, is this thing on? Oh, it is. It's your boy Vessiah 40, the Villain Gamer, and this is the channel where we talk mental health and play video games because why not? This is season 3, episode 31, and I am joined by the beautiful ITJ Charms OTVW and my crazy companion, and sometimes, Menace, Chi Chi the dog. Guys, it is Thursday, so you know what that means. You know what that means. It is interview day. Now, we got any RIP in the building. I see Truth, our featured guest, but I'll get into that.
Thank you for the raid.
Hitting us with a raid off the top. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Majin in the building. Hope you're feeling good, Majin. Jet Kamikaze in the building. My boy Trav in the building. Yes, sir. And my guy K-Pig. How we feeling, guys? How are we feeling? I appreciate you guys for being here. 1 second. Can you pass me my phone, please? Lord Airy in the building, guys. Now, as I was saying, it is Thursday, so you know what that means, guys. It is interview Thursday. All right? We're about to get into it. I will be interviewing my boy Truth. He is in the chat. Truth. His name in the chat is Truthh55. But we're going to be getting into it, having a nice little interview, dropping some gems, and really just giving you guys some good content. So I'm happy for everyone who could stop by, lurk, show love. Goes without saying, I am grateful. Yes, guys, for people who don't know, we do 5 personal questions because, I like to highlight the streamer and give you guys the chance to, see what the streamer is about and everything like that. And then we do 5 mental health questions because that's why we are here. I want to know what the streamer thinks about mental health, and then I'm going to ask one sidebar question, and then I'm going to give the streamer a chance to ask me a question. Now, guys, we are going to get my boy Truth in here. We're going to change up the screen. You guys are going to see us get into interview format, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Let me make sure you can hear.
This is going to be my first interview, guys, by the way, with no face, all right? But you will hear my boy, and he will drop these gems. So let's make it happen.
Trip,
Hello?
can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, we're good. We're
Can you
good.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, sweet.
See, there we go. No problem. Easy,
Hello,
easy.
everybody.
Chat, can y'all hear Truth?
Guys, can you guys hear Truth? Before we get into it, let me know if you guys can hear him.
Okay, yeah, I hear him.
All right, so we good to go. Good to go.
Sweet.
All right. Oh shit! My 1 second. Okay, no one clicked that. All right, let me. Your mama lips in the building. Shada, how you doing, my guy? Appreciate you for popping in here, bro. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Well, more like see you writing, but you know what I mean. Guys, now before my boy introduces himself, now I've had the pleasure of being in my boy's Discord as well as just watching his content. The number one highlight for me was the fact that he got me involved, me and Majin, in a Fall Guys tournament, and it produced some of the best people I've probably seen playing Fall Guys in a long time. So it was a great competition and great time, and damn, I'm waiting for it to happen again. I am feeling good, Shada. I am feeling good. I cannot complain. I hope you are doing good. Big Red with the year. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Huh? You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh,
but I definitely appreciate you guys for being here. Now, Truth,
Yes.
introduce yourself to the chat. Let them know a little bit about yourself before we get into the interview, man.
Well, all right. I guess I'll just do my little intro that I do every time I start. Hello, what's up? It's your boy Truthh55, aka Young Truth the God, and I am a variety streamer. I stream a lot of things. I play Fall Guys. I play fighting games. Currently, I'm playing some multiverses. And I dabble with whatever I feel like, and just enjoy being around. Yeah. Oh, I also play TFT, but it's not some nerdy stuff. Nobody cares about that.
I don't think anything would be considered too nerdy.
Mm,
Most people, you'd be surprised what games people play or what people are into.
true.
Okay, man. Happy to have you here, man. As I was saying earlier, we're gonna do five personal questions first, and then we're gonna do five mental health questions. From there,
Okay.
we'll do a sidebar question, and then you'll be able to ask me one personal question before we leave. Okay?
Sure. Sounds great.
So let's get to it. One second. Let me pull up my questions, guys. I am going to soon be updating this equipment a little bit more. I need one more screen so I can have the questions over there, so I don't gotta do all this razzle dazzle.
Multi screens is savior of life.
I need it. I need it. What's up, Truth? Yeah, DVD. You play Dead by Daylight, right?
I do not play Dead
You
by
do not?
Daylight.
Oh
No.
no.
It's one of the few games I don't
In the
play.
You need
building.
to get
Oh,
into it. You need to try it. It's a decent game. Psych
yeah, I
613 in
agree.
the building. Appreciate you for being here too, bro. Okay, appreciate everybody that's here. We are getting ready to get into the questions, guys. I'm about to ask my first question of the chat. So we're gonna start with the personal questions. My
Sure.
friend,
Hmm.
what do you hope to get out of Twitch?
Huh. So me personally, um, I do this for fun more than for trying to make this a job. Um, right now, I tell this story every time somebody asks me, is like, so why did I start doing Twitch? So, in college, I went to University of Florida. Uh, I had like my group of friends, and they'd always talk, and it was like, so if Avery's really quiet or anything, just talk to him about video games, and I promise you, he'll never shut up. And ever since then, like my friends have always been like, bro, you should just get a Twitch, because you literally can nonstop talk about video games from like the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. So there'd be nothing better for you than to just be able to go onto stream and talk about video games while you play video games. It makes like complete sense. So I was like, you know what? I'll think about it. So after a while, they announced Kingdom Hearts 3. I took a week off, and I was like, you know what? My I'll start streaming it while and like stream my entire playthrough. So
Right.
I did, and I kind of just like kind of enjoyed the aspect of streaming, and from there I've met like a lot of cool people, you being one of them, Majin as well, and like one of the things that I enjoy more than anything is like making competitions for people to, enjoy and have fun with, as well as getting people to try games that they normally wouldn't try,
Right.
and actually people enjoying them. So those are like the reasons I kind of started Twitch and why I kind of keep going with Twitch, because it's fun to see people uh, enjoy things that normally they wouldn't initially try.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. I like to tell people a lot of the times too about Twitch. The energy and the different people that you get to meet make it such a worthwhile feeling. And while you get to, it's even better that you get to play video games while you're doing it, because shit, that it's crazy that a common interest in video games brings can bring you a close knit
Everybody
family.
together.
I'm sorry, my
Yeah,
headset wire fell out, but can bring you like a close knit family.
yeah. And it's really fun and it's really great. Just being able to talk to people and just being able to sit there and talk for like to anyone about any video game, and why you hate it, why you like it, and whatever reason. Like even people who say things like, "Oh, I don't like this character," or "I don't like this character," and it's a character that I like, I have no problems just like, "Well, why do you not like them? What character do you like?" Like all of it is just like fun banter to me.
Exactly. It's the love of video games. So I
Yeah.
love to hear it, man. Okay, okay. All right. I got another one. What
Hmm.
challenges have you experienced trying to be a streamer?
Um, the biggest one's consistency, and I still have this problem now. So, my well, there that two of them technically, but first one's consistency. So my my schedule currently is I stream Mondays and Wednesdays. The only time I don't stream on Wednesday is when Jet is hosting the podcast. So that's but that's always scheduled and we know that and all that other stuff. But it's just with my new work schedule, I work 4/10s. So like I get up at 8:30 and I'm working till 6:30.
Right.
So by the time I do anything, it's like if I'm gonna be on time, I need to like know life everything and then be there like at 8:30 in whatever place I'm supposed to be streaming. And it's just one of those things where you're just like it's so hard to be consistent when it feels like every time you want to take a break, you don't have the time to take a break. And that's probably my biggest thing right now because I'm behind in like everything. I'm behind in making thumbnails. I'm behind in editing videos. I'm behind in my next project, which will probably be something regarding multiverses. And it's more just I gotta sit down and do it so I can get back on schedule and be more consistent, which
Right.
I am currently working on. Second thing is organizing events. That is the most stressful thing in the world. And I love having events for people to be in
Right.
because I enjoy people engaging in the events I host, and I feel like I have like a lot of good ideas for different types of events, even if like it's just a simple tournament or like I've done an anime Jeopardy, and then obviously the Fall Guys tournament, and then like I have other like ideas of things that I feel like would bring people together and have everyone just be able to I mingle. We're gonna go with that word. I'm really bad with words, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but co-mingle and just enjoy the game, enjoy experiences. So that's kind of what I want. I just want to be able to create memories for other people,
Okay.
and I hope that my content does that for people. But oh my god, planning all of it, the most stressful thing in the world.
Absolutely. 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 Crafty Tanuki said, I feel where truth is coming from. J Charm said, I am behind on every damn thing. Listen,
Oh
you
my
said
gosh, I feel
consistency.
your pain.
Consistency is difficult, bro. I completely understand it being somebody that works 6 days a week
Oh, I'm
and
so sorry.
a 9 to 5, and then I do a 6 o'clock stream. So you guys can imagine I'm always run down by the time I get ready to stream. But just by the time I get into it, then I'm already just flowing with it. I start feeling good and kind of rejuvenated, and then
Yeah.
crash after the fact. You were saying about planning events. I have definitely planned a couple community game nights in my time. I have never tried to plan a tournament. So, man, God bless you, because that's a lot. And it was a lot when we actually did participate. So I know a lot went into just, creating a memory that we all can remember and actually share. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
crushed it.
I think that was like 2 months of planning and work and stuff. It
No,
was
that was
great,
a
but
nice time. That was awesome. It brought a lot of
yeah,
people together and just got a lot of people just got to, see some good Fall Guys talent. It was cool.
yeah, that's what really matters at the end of the day. If people enjoyed it and people had fun playing, watching, participating, whatever, then that means I did my job right.
Absolutely.
There's still things I wish I could have went back and changed, but you know what? That just means I get to change them for the next one.
It's a fact, and we'll be there, man. We'll be there. Okay. This third question is going to be a little redundant because you have been kind of saying it throughout probably both questions that I've asked you, but I have to ask you it anyway. What would you say is your favorite part of Twitch?
Uh, so my favorite part of Twitch is, yeah, probably just making memories for people on Twitch, and also giving people experiences. Because any moment you go on Twitch stream, you never know what's going to happen. Like, you can always kind of get an idea. Like YouTube and Twitch are so different because YouTube, you click on a video and minus clickbait stuff.
Right.
You kind of go into it with some preconceived like idea of what kind of information you're going to get. Even if you don't know anything about it, at least you have like a headliner of it. At any moment, a Twitch stream can devolve into anything, and you never know what's going to happen, what can be seen, and what will be shown, and it's all very candid
Right.
because it's live. You can't change it. So stuff like that, and then just being able to get people to have fun in the stream, and have fun getting new experiences with games that they've never tried, or games that they said they didn't like, or maybe give them some information that they didn't know, which shines a new light and perspective on the game.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's all about, man. I'm going to give you a crowd cheer. Even though it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, this question I'm going to ask you because throughout a lot of people's Twitch journeys that I've noticed, Discord has proven to be somewhat of a hit or miss for different people. Everyone has a different opinion on it. Me personally, Discord is a very good community resource, even though I don't prefer to really communicate in it through too much because I communicate through stream. So, but I can understand its benefits and at least keeping track of everyone, just being able to meet up in one hub space. Palm215 in the building. I appreciate you for being here, my guy. I hope all is well with you. But yes, leading to this fourth question, what are your thoughts on Discord?
Am I allowed to curse?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm lazy as shit, and I hate. Okay, let me take a step back. I don't hate Discord. I think Discord is very useful because it allows me to like coordinate stuff. It allows me to get to meet new people, talk with people in like a very social way. The problem is I'm an introvert and I hate talking to people. So if I can, I was like, ugh. Like, even when like I'm in group chats, like if I get like 4 messages in a row, I hate everything and I like instantly mute it because I just like I don't want to deal with people right now. Leave me alone. But I think it is very useful and very essential. Especially if you're planning on growing as a Twitch streamer.
Right.
I think there are ways to utilize it better than others, and I think like for you, your Discord is like probably one of the best ones that I am in.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, mine's up and down, but that's also because I'm also very lazy.
Join
And
the club.
yeah, there be days where I just like, oh yeah, I guess I should go say something in Discord. Right. Whoops. But there'll be days where I'm just like I just don't want to talk, and then there's other days and I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna go and be sociable today, and that's also something I'm working on because I need to be more sociable to be more prominent in not only my Discord but other people's Discord, because I feel like it's a great way to meet people and expand and grow and collaborate with people.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, this fifth question. Now, throughout my journey on Twitch, as well as just a lot of different streamers that I've met, we've asked the question about Discord, but I just want to know because, I've had different interactions on Twitter, different things, and Facebook being connected to it as well. How do you feel? Do you think other forms of social media should be mixed with Twitch?
Um, it I It's hard to say. Because each social platform has its ups and downs. Like Twitter is a cancerous place that should not
Absolutely.
exist.
Absolutely.
But like it's one of the best places to like promote things because everybody's on it. So it's high visibility. Same with TikTok, although I don't have a TikTok, but that's a long other story. Um but like you have Hover now. People are making Instagram accounts for their Twitch. People are making Snapchat accounts for their Twitch, and like it's it would be nice if everything was consolidated into Twitch so that you didn't have to go to every other platform to promote yourself, and that you could um and that you can gain visibility by being a good streamer um on the platform. But sadly that's not how content creation works,
Right.
and that's why everybody like when you like listen to people who are quote unquote successful at streaming and whatever, they always tell you to diversify. If you have a YouTube or if you have a Twitch channel, make YouTube videos. Always make highlights of stuff. If you want people to see you, get an Instagram, get a TikTok, make videos on there. That's where you're gonna get the highest return to get people to come to your Twitch. That's the same reason why, like, for example, people who have OnlyFans, they always post their OnlyFans on their Twitter. If they have a Twitch stream, they always do things that can potentially that are very risque, because then if they get banned, then people hear about it, because that's what always happens with Twitch stuff. Is like, did you hear this streamer got banned? They go look up why, and then the next thing you know, they're on their Twitter, and then they see OnlyFans, and it brings traffic.
Right.
And it's always about traffic and figuring out the best ways to do it. And I think being on other platforms helps you gain more traction and more traffic to your Twitch. So it's like Twitter. I think being on other social media platforms was a necessary evil, because the visibility on Twitch is horrible.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So long story short, they should do better with visibility, and implementing things like different social media apps would be a very good idea.
I agree. I agree. Social media, different forms of social media, to me, sometimes can be a double-edged sword, only because people look at it and they're like, okay, this guy acts different on these different platforms. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
they are not associating you with your content with the same thing. So sometimes the lines get blurred. But
Hmm.
all in all, I like Twitter. I think Twitter's cancer, like you said, but I do like it in the sense that I have to use it to network, and it is a very good way of spreading your information around for your product. So I do. It does what it does.
Yeah,
Sleepy.
it's a necessary evil that we secretly enjoy, even though we hate it.
Absolutely. Sleepy Boy Crispy in the building. Appreciate you for being here. Wave the God in the building. Appreciate you for being here. We have a first time chatter in Jade's in the building. Hey, just wanted to say thanks for joining. Of course, Jade. You don't got to worry about that. Just showing love and, supporting. I'm happy that you're here showing love and saying hello as well. I hope your day is going well and it continues to go well. Peace, love, and of course, mental health. Yes, truth. That was 5 personal questions, man. How do you feel about that? You just got through that. It was a breeze. It wasn't too bad, man. How do you feel? It's our first
Yeah,
interview of many.
I'm not gonna lie. I was super nervous because I was like, I'm used to being the interviewer, not the interviewee. But I was just like, most of the people who I interview for our podcast, we always give them the option: do you want the questions or do you want it to be a surprise? And most people have said, you know what, just I want everything to be a surprise. So I
Right.
was like, you know what, I as somebody who gives everybody option, I was just like, man, you know what, it'd be fun to do just surprise, but I don't know. I was like, but also I was kind of nervous. I was like,
No.
he's gonna ask me some hard stuff. I'm gonna say something stupid. It's gonna go it's gonna go south. Help.
No, I told everybody and most people who I'm interviewing for season three is gonna kind of be relaxed. I kind of have a real standard format. The questions don't
Mhm.
really change. It just really changes depending on what the person does. Because I've had people who do music on Twitch, and
Mm.
I incorporated like music questions into it. But these are kind of going to be calm. Now, when I get you here for like a part two on season four, that's when I'm gonna hit you with some surprise question. That's gonna have you like, oh, and then see people won't at least see your reactions and don't look too crazy. Read
Oh,
that from
I'm excited
Paul
now
said
you.
because
Discord.
that's good stuff.
You got this. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna enjoy it. But read that for me,
Paul,
J Charms.
Paul said Discord is a hit or miss. I think it's dope for conversation and networking, but at the same time, it's hard because not everyone wants to support. I think expecting the support will hurt you. Hurt your consistency is hurt you. Consistency is the key. You will grow with being critical and consistent.
Here's the thing about that poem that I just learned. I just took the word obligation and entitlement out of my streaming journey. Now, I have had so many different ways that I felt throughout Twitch. I'm a Discord leader, only the villain wins Discord. We're gonna drop the link in the chat. I've had different ways of feeling. I've felt that I've put a lot of support in and not gotten nothing back. I felt like I've, put in bits or did this and thing, but then I started noticing like that made me feel like entitled or made people feel obligated. And
Yeah.
I think once you start adding those type of like restrictions onto your content, it doesn't become fun anymore. So I've removed entitlement and obligation. I do what I do because I really want to do it. Like I have a whole reason why I'm here. We're talking mental health. We're playing video games. We're chilling out. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey and a foundation that just slowly builds. Progress is a slow process, but you have to work on it. I don't
Yeah.
expect anything though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it because I want to do it. There's ups, there's downs, but don't feel like anyone is obligated because you support them. They're not. People's lives are crazy. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going on behind this camera. You know what I'm saying? People could be putting on the biggest fronts you've ever seen in your life. So, you know,
Yeah, I super agree on that.
I've
It's
learned.
like
Look ahead. I'm sorry about that.
no, I was just gonna say it's like it's just one of those things like it's people you shouldn't expect people to be there because they owe you. People should be there because they enjoy you. And if they don't want to be there, that's fine because you know what? Somebody else will be there to enjoy you anyway. Even
Absolutely.
even if it is just yourself.
Absolutely. I appreciate anything that comes toward this channel. You can lurk, you can say what's up, you can give me one bit, but as long as your energy was shared with me, I'm good. I'm a Virgo guy. So for me, I pay attention to everything that I see. I pay attention to everyone that I saw in chat today. From the smallest hello, I look in my chat to see who's in here and who lurked my whole stream. Those things matter to me. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter in a sense where I'm like, oh my God, it's going to determine whether I go to your stream or not. Because there are plenty of streams of people that I enjoy. Actually, my favorite streamer is up there playing Fall Guys. He don't watch me, but we follow each other on Twitter. He likes my content. I'm not expecting anything from that. It's just genuine love. I think when you doing it for a genuine bond, things just naturally come together. And I tell people these things out of this all the time. Out of 100 streamers, you're probably gonna find one genuine one. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. You see everybody in this chat. I'm cool with everybody in this chat, but I've had to. It doesn't start like that. You have to build. You get what I'm saying? You have to work. You have to get to know. Palm, you were in my. I gotta keep it 100. You were in my Discord for a while. Me and you just started connecting. You get what I'm saying? And I'm happy for that. I'm happy that we're building. It's a genuine bond. It doesn't have to. It's not like, oh my God, I'm expecting you to be in my stream every day. Me and you can talk in Discord. How you doing today, bro? You alive? You feeling good? I slide it. If I don't see you in mine, I'm in where everybody else is. I'm going to your Discord. I'm talking to you. I slide in people inbox and ask them, yo, just how you doing? Something in what you wrote today didn't sound like your normal self. How you feeling? But that is the genuine part of it. You get what I'm saying? It's not me writing the time that I'm going to stream or DMing everyone who knows me personally and being like, I'm going live. No, just make it genuine, guys. Just people are people. They're gonna mess with. They're gonna like you. They're gonna hate you. Just do what you gotta do. It's gonna come. Progress is a slow process, guys. You think that those people like that are up there, like Nick Merckx and Timmy, you think that it started like this with us, like with just 10, and then they, just gotta work. Sorry for that whole just long winded, but I'm just I wanted to spit a little bit.
Trust me,
Should keep it
I go on
genuine.
I go on rants all the time.
Exactly.
I 100%.
I see K Pig in the building. I see Big Irk. How you feeling, bro? Yes, Majin. I was spitting a little bit. I'm sorry. I was going crazy. It's about my boy Truth, but I was definitely going crazy. Guys, yes, genuine bonds, genuine bonds. All right, my boy. I want to get to the nitty gritty, the mental
Fun.
health part of this. Okay.
Yes.
Gotta listen to Process by Reason. In fact, I'm gonna do that in a little. Oh, right. I like that. He said, building healthy relationships is essential and establishing rapport through networking defines a streamer. I got to learn not to be long winded at times. Listen,
That's a
sometimes, it's a good thing because sometimes you may say some shit and you get to watch your VOD over and you save that and you can use that for something and you just be like, damn, I was really going crazy. Like, I was spitting today. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
felt
thing.
good. You feel? I felt enlightened. Like, it's all
Yeah,
good.
that's every streamer
There's
talks
nothing
about
wrong
this.
with that, guys. Keep everybody entertained, keep them watching. But like I was saying, guys, we're getting to the nitty gritty while we all here. What I really brought my boy on this channel for. I want to talk to my friend about mental health. So let's get to it. True.
Putting
First
my mental health
question.
on.
What do you think
Uh,
about mental health?
I think it's important, and it is very overlooked in the Black community.
Absolutely.
Um, because even our age, because I think I'm slightly older than you. I just sound like I'm 12 right now. Um, but yeah, like our age growing up, like a lot, and like our parents' age, it was like we were always told, uh, you got to be strong. You got to be the independent, like male in the family. You got to be able to not be the emotional one. You got to be able to not express your feelings because you got to keep it strong for everybody else.
Absolutely.
And because of that, a lot of the times we neglect our own feelings and our own mental health to try and appease others. And it's not just Black men. Black women have the same problem as well. It's just slightly different. And we all kind of just, as a community, need to be more inviting to emotions and not try and clown. I was like, oh man, he's soft, oh man, she's being this, oh man, blah blah blah, blah. It's like, no, people have problems. Everybody has problems, and everybody gets happy, everybody gets sad, everybody gets angry, everybody has great times, everybody has bad times. But like, as long as you're receptive to other people and know how you as a person are, I feel like it's something that it can be not a taboo to talk about.
Absolutely. That's why I got into the. That's why I got into this game to begin with. You know, people feel that mental health is going to get them judged. It's something they feel very uncomfortable with talking about because it has so many different stigmas around it. And I just want at people to know there are positive outlets that you can utilize to just, you know, put yourself in better headspace. There are safe spaces where you can go and talk with people and have conversations. It doesn't always have to be about what we think is psychiatry, therapy, and medication. You know, and that's
Hmm.
not to say that you guys don't have to take that route, but that's not necessarily the route for everyone. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just want people to know they have options. Talk to people, have these conversations. I am soon gonna go back to telling IT to drop those numbers because we like to put numbers to different mental health organizations in the stream. So that's definitely that mental health is definitely, you know, something that we guys need to talk about.
Definitely.
I like to ask this question too, just you know, just because we're on the topic of mental health and Twitch. Has
Mm.
mental health ever played a role in your Twitch platform?
Um, in like, okay, directly on stream, not
Mm,
as much on my stream, but it has played a role in affecting my mental health, and it has also played a role in helping others. Um, because as Jed said earlier, is like, oh, I'm his mental health person, and a lot of times he like called me like, hey, what are you doing? And I was just like, nothing. And I was like, well, I was streaming. I don't want to play by myself. And I was like, you know what? I got you, dog. We whatever you want to play, we got it.
let's get
You're
to
you're
it.
you're
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're not alone. And like and other times, I've had great times where like I'm really happy. And then other times where I'm just like really down because, either numbers or I feel like I'm stressed because of tournaments and organizing. But then like there's with all those like down moments, there's also like really great moments. Like, I found you on Hover literally, I think the second week after the announcement of my first announcement of the Fall Guys tournament. And you hyped up the tournament more than like half of the people I knew. And that shit had me like so elated because I was just like, this person I've known for 3 days and is already, put in so much like emphasis and love into something that like I was just so happy. And like things like that are like you're like things like that are so hard to find a lot of times.
Right.
And you're gonna have different struggles and stuff. And I feel like Twitch I mean it's a thing for life in general that you're gonna have ups and downs. But it's always knowing how you handle them, and I feel like Twitch is the same way. And it can have positive and negative moments on your mental health, but it's always how you remember what's right for you.
Absolutely.
And um I feel like, just when you understand that, and having a support system, you kind of you'll get through it. And yeah. uh,
No, you're definitely right, man. You're definitely right. And like you said before, man, just genuine bonds and genuine energy leads you to good and genuine people, man. When I seen you come through announcing the Four Guys tournament, I was just like, finally, someone has answered my prayers because I need to play some Fall Guys against good competition, good people, and it was just a nice time, all in all. So, like I said,
I'm glad you had fun.
when I like something, I attach myself to it, man. So I'm just continue to be you and be genuine. I'm gonna be here. You know the vibes.
Mm-mm.
Read that from NERIP before we get to the next question.
Streaming about mental health while playing video games, because why not, can be an extension to someone who is receiving therapy. Therapy is for a duration of time per session, and there's a lot of stuff going on in one's life, primarily with work, home, relationships, etc. Having a platform to discuss your day, whether on or offline, is so good. And she said, thanks.
Absolutely. Trust me. As much as you guys take something from this stream, I take something from this stream because I don't come into every stream with a positive mind state and I'm not always feeling all too hot. But I'm telling you, once I get 10, 15 minutes within the stream, I'm back to normal. I'm feeling great and I'm just happy to be around you guys and your energy. So at the end of the day, let's make each other strong and let's uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? It's all about
Exactly.
genuine energy, guys. You know? We're gonna feel good. We're gonna get there. This is our positive outlet. Y'all are definitely my positive outlet. I utilize you guys to just, you know, feel good, hang out, chill, and just talk. We get
Thanks.
all right, truth. We get into a couple little critical ones. You know, and I only say critical because this is different for different people.
Ooh, I like spicy.
As honest as you can be. What
Yes.
is your worst experience involving mental health?
Um. So that would probably. It's okay. That's kind of hard because it kind of relies around I guess uh the passing away of loved ones. Um.
Mm.
Because I'm an introverted person, I kind of keep. Oh, and I'm also an only child. I keep things to myself a lot, and I've always been the analytical type that literally goes through and kind of just breaks down everything to try to understand it. And a lot of the times, because of that, I can come off as a little cold,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sometimes hard to express that, I like when I'm upset, or like when I'm like happy or sad or anything like that. Like, it's hard to express it in a way that is very receptive to other people, because I'm just like, oh well, I this sucks. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go sit in a corner and do whatever I want for a couple hours. And I was like, but are you okay? I was like, I'll be fine, and eventually. And like a lot of the times, like, my family, they're all very emotional people. And even now, like, I think it was 3 weeks ago, my grandmother passed away. And my stepmom was telling me, like, my dad was like, yeah, he's trying to be there and be strong and like be the rational, reasonable one, but he's not you. And because you take everything as a like literal thing. I was like, I do, but it also makes me kind of feel like an asshole sometimes, because I'm just like, somebody died, I'm just like, I'm sorry and I'm sad, but like I don't know how to express it. So like it it's one of those things, just like, it's hard to be expressive, but I have emotions too, but I don't know, I'm not good at expressing them. On Or deep emotions, surface level emotions are whatever. I can be happy, sad, angry about silly things, because who cares? It doesn't. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But like true things that are like there, I feel like sometimes I just don't know how to express emotions well, and
Absolutely.
I that's stuff like that. Can be kind of taxing to myself and others, and I try to be better about it, but also at the same time I try to accept the fact that I am who I am, and it doesn't mean that I'm weird or broken or anything. It just means that I cope with things different than others.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, listen, I felt like you was shouting, you was calling me out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm an only child as well. I'm definitely an introvert. I just that whole being able to express deep emotions to people without sounding cold. That's like the number one thing people say to me all the time because I just try to rationalize things and just say them in a way that doesn't sound like I'm being an asshole, but it
Yeah,
just always comes off that way. So it's good. It's good to hear that coming from someone else. That's definitely a little refreshing. And I don't know, maybe it's like an only child thing. I don't know.
maybe because I a lot of the only childs. Well, so a lot of only childs are spoiled, but there are always some that aren't. I like to make jokes that I'm always spoiled, although most people say that I'm not. I think, except for Jet, but he doesn't count. uh, but maybe it is because like I don't know. I feel like when you're an only child, um, you kind of have to learn how to be okay being alone because you always feel like you're alone because
Absolutely.
if your parents are gone and are at the house, nobody really knows what's going on with you, so you always have to feel you there's always times where you have to entertain yourself and you have to figure out how. And as that happens, you kind of build like this little mini wall of like inside yourself. And it's like, if nobody else can do this for me, I will, because I've always had to do everything for me. I don't have like a bigger brother, little brother to rely on. And like even when you're close to like your cousins or anything like that, you still always have this like little chip that's just like this is my little safe space.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got to get a crowd cheer for that, guys. You hear that? You hear that? Spitting facts,
Yes.
spitting gems, and spitting straight facts. You hear this, man? I hear truth. I hear truth. We get into our fourth question. Let's get to it. Ov in the building. Yes, that does make a lot of sense, Ov. Even though I already you said it, I have to say it because Jet wrote it in the chat. He's just a spoiled only kid.
Yeah, I'm only spoiled when I when I feel like being. Never normally. Just want to be. I was like, I'm spoiled when it's in my advantage.
I ain't even gonna lie. Being an only child, it comes with It did come with a little loneliness, but it does come with perks. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us are
Mm,
spoiled. A lot of
mm.
us are spoiled. Okay, now this is the kicker question, and this is the question that I'm going to use to actually create your soundbite in my stream whenever someone goes exclamation point truth.
Ooh.
What would you say to anyone experiencing mental health issues?
Um, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to um express your emotions to people, because if you know your friends and you love your friends will love you back. And it can be scary to um put uh yourself out there to
Right.
people,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes that may lead to you getting hurt. But if people truly care about you, and there are people who care about you, I'm saying this to everyone, there are people who care about you, they will be there for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like that, man. I like that one. I like that one. All right, guys, we have one more mental health question, a sidebar question, and Truth is going to get to answer. Well, as an answer, ask me a question. Now,
Oh.
I like to always do this when we get to the last question because my guests are so special and I feel so hype when I say this. It's your boy Vessiah 40, the villain gamer, and this is the channel where we talk mental health and play video games because why not? This is season 3, episode 31. I am joined by the one and only Truthh55, guys. We got all his information in the chat. Follow my boy, show him
Woo.
some love. Have a nice time. You already know what it is. And the beautiful IT J Charms OTVW, my crazy companion Chi Chi. I'm surprised no one has redeemed to see Chi Chi, but she is in the shadows looming. Guys, we are here. I'm feeling great. We had an awesome interview. We're having a nice time. And I'm happy that everybody could be here. Whoever was here showed love today. We just We're enjoying each other's company. It's a good Thursday. Feeling good, feeling good. And I will be back streaming again on Saturday. Luigi's Mansion. Check me out. All right. Now, Truth, we are on our last mental health question. Now, this one, like question number 3, is different for everybody, but, you know, as honest as you can, answer it to the best of your ability. Has mental health issues affected anyone you love?
Yeah. Um, all of us. It from my girlfriend to Jet to my family, especially with passing of my grandmother, who
My condolences.
my it's okay, thank you. Um, because my dad literally would talk to my grandmother every single day. Um, and he has just recordings from her, and it's been a very hard year and a half, because we've lost my grandmother and his 2 younger sisters. So there was 8 of them, and 2 of them passed away, and my grandmother passed away all within like a year and year and a half of each other. So it's been a lot of flying back and forth to Texas because of funerals and stuff. And, things like that are really hard to deal with, because my dad's the 3rd oldest and his 2 younger sisters died. And it's hard especially when the baby died. She just turned 50,
Right.
and um, he had talked to her literally the day before, and then only to find out that she passed in her sleep. So like things like that are hard for anybody, and
Absolutely.
take a toll on everybody. Um so it's about, and I said this before, is like it's about understanding who you are and how you express and cope with emotions. And you just have to find the proper outlets, whether that's maybe just going and talking to a friend, giving somebody a call, or just going and tell somebody that you love them. And it's just one of those things that mental health is everywhere, and we now are giving it a name,
Absolutely.
because we weren't doing this years ago, and like I said earlier, it was kind of taboo in black communities and stuff. But with as much with how much awareness we have now, it's something that we live with every day,
Hmm.
and it's more about understanding who you are as a person, and how mental health is a part of your life.
You're absolutely right, man. Absolutely right about that. And again, man, like I said before, my condolences. You are a very strong person to even be presenting yourself up here, presenting yourself on stream, or doing any kind of content with everything that you have going on. So
Oh,
I'm just
thank you.
praying for speedy, for not even speedy, but just, continued healing, and just praying for your family, man. You know?
Oh, well, I appreciate it. And to everybody in chat who said condolences, thank you as well.
Yeah, man, of course, of course. We have Lockster in the building.
Hey,
Appreciate you for
hey.
popping in here, bro. I see you there. I see you there. Now, we're going to get to our 2 final questions. Guys, we have my boy Truth up here of the Dark Truth. My guy came and answered 5 personal questions and 5 mental health questions. Make sure you shoot him a follow. Has good contents, and we have some tournaments and stuff coming up for my guy. We will be announcing anything that he does present. And you want to make sure that again, these bonds that are being built are genuine. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we are doing clean networking, and just continued positive vibes. But true, sidebar question, this is just for you.
Yes.
What can the audience expect from you moving forward?
Um, they can expect Well, they can expect me to try my best to be more consistent. I am putting a focus into next month, doing more networking, being more consistent with timely uploads onto the podcast and onto my personal YouTube channel, as well as taking steps to reach out with people and kind of just like help bring stuff to light about different games and all that stuff, because that's what our podcast is about. And also about Jet ranting about how people are horrible people. But that's his little venting booth. We give that to him. It helps his mental health. So we let him have that.
Okay,
but
okay.
but for real, I promised I would play Elden Ring next month, and as well as I'm going to be working on a few events. And I promised that I, as a content creator, and as a streamer, and as a person who is continually growing and trying to be better at what I do, that I will, I they can
Absolutely.
expect that each new event and each new thing that I do will be better than the last. And that's kind of the expectations I have on myself, and I hope that people have on me too.
I
And if
love
I'm
to
not
see
doing
it.
anything, by all means, call me out. That's fine. That helps. I like being petty. It helps me. It feeds me.
I love to hear it, man. No, I look forward to seeing all this stuff come into creation, man. You continue to do what you do, right? I love to hear it, man. I can't wait for the tournament too. I see you keep talking about multiverses. I haven't downloaded, so I have to actually get into it and play it because I do not want to look bad out there.
Bro, you gotta play it. It's super fun. It's so much fun.
So I'm definitely gonna put in the time to play it. I'll probably play it today. I have the
Mm.
time. Okay. We have Lockster saying pizza tonight, a long work day, so something easy. I can understand. I feel like eating pizza. Pizza sounds good.
I
Benny
feel that.
RIP. I agree. Don't take a moment for granted. When a person is here, then going to emptiness and dark sorrow is heavy. Absolutely, Eddie. You and I both know that more than anybody. Logster. Yes, Logster. I do mental health weekly. On Tuesday, I usually do a mental health topic. Something that I either get from, my Instagram and Twitter audience. I do a poll or I will just pick the topic myself. And on Thursdays, I try to end it off with an interview. On the weekends, I do straight video game streams where it's just, a freestyle of a Nintendo Switch game and we do a random game that someone selects from my library catalog. But it's always a good time. I hope you do tune in weekly whenever you can because it's a great time and you do get to take something from it and I get to enjoy your presence. I'm definitely going to start tuning in. This is an awesome
6
thing,
p.m.
not just for streamers but everybody. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What time does he start? I start at 6 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Now, I am a little, me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know I'm Vessiah, so I usually start between 6 and 6:15. Okay, I'm gonna say
We're all
that.
human. It's fine.
I'm never.
Look,
I'm trying to start at 6. It just does not happen. The
Ask,
Nickelodeon game is definitely not better.
ask him what time does his podcast and what day? What day
Um,
does he do it?
who Jet
oh,
Yeah.
or Truth?
Well, that's
well,
Okay, no, he
true.
hears you. He hears you. Go ahead.
we're
Yeah.
both
What
on the
time does it
podcast.
start?
So it's me, Jet, and our other friend Jack, who we do a podcast called the Poor Decision Podcast. It's every other week on Wednesday at 8:30. We go over pop culture with a focus on video games
Mm-hmm.
and anything that is content related. So, just a few examples of some of the things that we've done. We have gone over obviously the tournaments and stuff. We've had immunologist who is working on her doctorate, who studied COVID-19. We've had a former Twitch employee. I think he just left Twitch too. And we've also talking about the platform and how it works, and a few other things about how they handle certain things. And then we've also had a YouTuber who had over 150,000 subscribers, and we talked to him about content creation on the YouTube platform. So
Nice.
we try and do a little bit of everything, and try and get people who can bring insight to people.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it, man. You continue to do that, man. I'm tuning in myself. See what's going on. See what's going on with that. See, guys, people are multi-talented. You got people doing tournaments. You got people doing, podcasts, Twitch. It's just content creation is everywhere. So I love to hear it, my friend. You continue to do what you do. Now I
Oh.
do have one more thing before we, move on. Do you have a question for me?
So I've been trying to rack my brain on it since I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Let me think. Okay. Um at the end of your Twitch journey,
Hmm.
what is the thing that you want to be known for or remembered by?
I want to be known as the guy who who literally played by his own rules. I want them to know me for mental health. But just know that I was honest in everything I ever said when I discussed mental health. And when I say that, I mean that I'm giving an authentic person. So you guys see me for my real emotions, me at my worst, me at my best. And I did what I really scratched and clawed for this. You know what I'm saying? I just, hard work and mental health. That's what I want people to know before in a nutshell. Hard work and mental health. You know?
Yeah, and it makes sense. And we all know that not know, but we all have a reason why we're here on Twitch doing all these things. And as long the biggest thing about it is just being able to say that when I'm said and done, I'm happy about the things that I did on this platform.
Absolutely.
And
It's no fun in it if you. It's no use being here if you're not having fun, right?
facts.
Okay, okay, man. I enjoyed this interview. Now,
Yeah,
this
this
is
was
just,
good.
we'll just consider this a part one because I'll definitely have to have you on for season 4 when we ask different questions. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more away from our normal setup here, but it's going to be a nice time. Now, I need to know.
Excited.
You want to,
Yeah.
what are you doing right now? Are you trying to play some Fall Guys to take the stream home?
Well, you already know I was warming up just for this moment, so
All right.
I already told you I'm a little bad, but I think I can help you get a crown or two,
Listen, we
maybe.
got this. We're gonna get these crowns. We're gonna have a nice time. Again, my friend, I appreciate you for being here. It was an honor to just have you grace us with your presence and just give your energy to the channel and really just talk about yourself and let everybody know who you are, man. I appreciate this so much. I really do.
Oh,
I
I,
really
I'm
do.
just I'm glad to be here, and it was fun, and it normally, and like I said, I'm used to being the interviewer, not the interviewee. So this is a good perspective, and it was a good learning experience. So I'm really glad that I got to do this. And thank
Yes,
you.
guys. Yes. It was a good time. You guys saw it here. This was the interview. All right. We are both about to exit from this Discord call so we can play some Fall Guys. If anyone is interested in playing, I know Majin wants to play, so we already got 3 spots. I got one more spot if anyone does want to play. So if anyone's interested in playing, let me know. Again, shout out to my boy Truthh55. Send him a follow. Give him some love. We are disconnecting the call. Truth, I will holla at you, my friend.
Hey, bye bye.